Before we start with the presentation, I am Glidel B. Gladavisa from BS Ed 1E. Today I am going to present the 24 consonant sounds. So let's start with this letter. This letter P, the sound of this is P, P, and the keyword for this is peel. The next letter is this, letter B, and the sound for this letter B is B, 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 and the keyword for this is bill, bill, B, bill. Next, M, letter M, and the sound for letter M is M, M, and the keyword for this is milk, M, milk. Next letter is this. This letter F, the sound of this is F, and the keyword for this is feel, F, feel. Next one is this. And the sound for this letter is V, 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 V. And the keyword for this is vine, vine, V, vine. Next is this letter. It is not a letter O. And the sound for this letter is th, 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 th. And the keyword for this is thigh, thigh, th, thigh. Next. And the sound of this letter is sh, sh, sh. And the keyword for this is shine, shine, sh, shine. Next is this. It is not number 3. And the sound of this letter is j, j, j. And the keyword for this is measure, measure, j, measure. Let's proceed to this letter, T. And the sound of this letter is T, T, T. And the keyword for this is tie, T, tie. Next is this. And the sound of this is D, D. And the keyword for this is deal, D, deal. Next is this. Letter N. And the sound for this letter is N, N, N. Keyword for this is night, N, night, N, night. Next is this letter. This letter, the sound of this is S, S, S. And the keyword for this is sigh, sigh, S, sigh. Next is this letter, Z. And the sound for this letter is Z, Z, Z. And the keyword for this is zap, 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 z, zap. Next is this letter. And the sound of this letter is ch, ch, ch. And the keyword for this is church, ch, church, ch. Let's proceed to the next one. This letter. And the sound of this is j, j, j. And the keyword for this is judge, j, judge, j. Next is this. And the sound of this is k, k. And the keyword for this is kind, k, kind. Next one is this letter. And the sound of this letter is g, g. And the keyword for this is guy, g, guy. The next one is this letter. It is not letter N. It is pronounced as NG. And the sound of this letter is and the keyword for this is bring, bring, bring. Next is this letter. And the sound for this letter is ha, ha. And the keyword for this is high, High. Ha. High. Next one is this letter. And the sound for this letter is L. 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 And the keyword for this is lie. L. Lie. Next is this. And the sound of this is R. R. And the keyword for this is rye. R. Rye. The next one is this. And the sound of this is the. 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 And the keyword for this is though. The. Though. The next one is this. And the sound for this letter is y. Y. And the keyword for this is you. Y. You. And the last one is this. And the sound of this letter is w. W. And the keyword for this is wool. W. Wool. And that's the end of this presentation. And thank you so much.